Hey, what's up, guys? Coming in from the hotel tonight in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. I was trying to make it home, didn't happen, but that's all right. Got great connection tonight, it seems. So we're going to kind of roll straight into this with our interesting beard fact or our fun beard fact, however you want to go about it. Did you know that Abraham Lincoln became the first U.S. president to sport a beard? Now, the fun part about that is he wouldn't have actually grown a beard if it hadn't been for an 11-year-old girl named Grace Bettel, who first wrote to Lincoln and said that he would look a lot more presentable if he grew a beard because he had such a thin face. After he was elected president, he actually invited her and her family up to the White House and personally thanked her with that. So, got that out of the way. I hope everybody's been having a good week. It's going to be a fun episode. It's going to be kind of a little crazy, but the first thing we want to do tonight is we are going to talk about the importance of our community and our family. And the reason being is we actually had a member of our family this week get into a car accident, and Billy Turner and Scott Turner are now needing a little bit of help. Luckily, we've actually partnered up with the Sinners and Sitting on Sunday, as well as What Up Mob Wednesday. They've all kind of partnered together. I'm going to go ahead and bring on our guest to kind of help us talk about this and go over a little more. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Mr. Billy Breaker. How you doing tonight, brother?
Evening, my friend. I appreciate you making some time for us. It's good to see you
Anytime,
again.
brother. Yes, sir. Just seen you this past weekend. We had a great time, and then of course on Monday night there was some bad news that kind of came rolling in. I'm glad that you reached out, though. I was glad that we were able to kind of do some things together to
Yeah,
kind of help bring this forward. But go ahead and I'll let you tell what's going on.
it's very cool to see the community as a whole kind of rally real quick too. Um, so
Absolutely.
uh, actually, I think, and you can't quote me on the details because, as you mentioned, this weekend we were all kind of hanging out in Pittsburgh. So at some point this weekend, I want to say it was maybe Friday night, I actually missed a call from Jaeger. Along with some picture messages, and I didn't get to. How you doing, fellas? Good to see you, Kyle.
What's up, guys?
Um, I didn't get to actually check them thoroughly until after this weekend's festivities. We were all kind of busy, right? So
Yeah.
we got home, and I saw some pictures from Scott, and their car was mangled, brother, and there was a missed call too. So I got in touch with Scott. He called me actually at work Sunday night. He knows my hours and filled me in. I guess, long story short, Billy was headed to work herself early morning hours, maybe Friday morning. I don't know, Saturday morning, one of the two, something like that. She was sideswiped and forced into a rock wall. And fortunately, thank whoever it is that, your deity. She walked away. I mean, I'm sure she's banged up.
Right.
A crash on the interstate that severe is going to leave anybody hurting. But um, she's home and with Scott, so with a little time, should be okay. There's not much left of the vehicle. I imagine she's going to be off work, so we're going to rally together, as you mentioned. Us, the Vikings mob, the pack even has kind of joined forces with us too as of late today, and we're going to throw together as much noise as we can and try to show them some love.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
Jaeger himself has offered up the first few prizes. We're going to do a traditional online raffle. Good to see you, Thad. $5 a
Love that.
spot. Any number of spots or unlimited spots per donor participant. We'll do a random draw. We've got when we made the flyer, we had three winners with the three prizes from Jaeger. He's going to do a lamp. I actually have one here that Mr. Orton delivered to us. I won
Yes, sir.
recently. Jaeger makes some really cool stuff. He's also got a mirror that he's going to etch as a second prize and a tumbler as a third prize. Having gone on Mob Wednesday last night, their guest, Beard Guru, offered to add something to the pot. So we'll probably have a prize pack from Beard Guru. Mean Mug Beards works pretty closely with our Pennsylvania chapter, and we had him on our show a couple weeks ago. He got a hold of us this morning and also offered some products. So there will be a Mean Mug Beard product package of some sort. And about an hour ago, I got a message from Trav with the Beardsman.
Yes, sir.
Guy. They're going to donate a painting from Halo Rife, the young lady that was there at their show.
That's awesome.
So we'll update our post with actual information as far as prize packages, but as of now, it's looking like we'll probably have 6 winners.
Okay.
The original goal was to try and run it this week and next, just to try and get them money, sooner than later if we're able. We did have some generous folks turn in a pretty good donation last night, not related to the spots at all, just because they wanted to help. So we're in a position that we can run the raffle a little longer, I think, if need be, but we're going to do what we can to raise as much as we can for them in the short term. All this will go to Scott and Billy to help while she's off work, to help get them a new set of wheels, whatever it is that they need.
Absolutely. And Bearding Without Borders is going to throw in, I've been doing the sticker bundles. I still have a few left. I'll go ahead and I'll throw in a set to go with each of the prize packages as well.
Awesome.
So
that's awesome, man. We're hoping we're grateful for all the support. We're hoping there will be something there that'll entice people. $5, $10 doesn't take a whole lot. But this community is huge. We see it every weekend. So if we can manage to help them out. So if folks want to get spots, I'm going to use the Nomad PayPal because we have no other fundraising going on right now. So all the funds will be easy enough to decipher. That's beardsgivingback@gmail is our PayPal. All one, no spaces. So if and there's information in the post, in a post on our page, we've tagged you guys too. We encourage everybody to share it out there. That PayPal is in that post. If you do buy some spots, if by chance your PayPal is connected to an email that doesn't have a name in it, could you please throw your name in the comment just so that we can assign spots properly? Again, the goal is to have our draw next Sunday if we can, but I want to see us sell some spots before we.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead and make a call to action to our viewers and anybody that's going to view now or view later. If you guys would be willing to help, share it out. Get some spots. I plan on getting some spots as before the end of this thing. But let's go ahead and let's get this shared out to the masses so we can do what we can to help out Jaeger and Billy and get them squared away, guys.
They're great folks, man. Jaeger's lamps make appearances all over, all kinds of raffles, and he's even hosted some himself, just for custom.
Absolutely.
Lamps. So it seemed like an opportunity for all of us to come together and show him some appreciation and Billy some love.
Absolutely. I mean, they are some of the sweetest people I've met in the community. He was our first guest on the show to talk about the Nashville comp and supporting ABR, and they just have a great spirit, and they love this community, and they want to do everything they can to help out in the community. So I think it's only fair that we go ahead and give back to them and show them that same kind of love.
I mean, that's what we're here for, brother.
Absolutely. But we talked about it early. We were all in the same place this past weekend. It was killer time. I'm still trying to recuperate from Monsters Ball. It was our first monster. It was mine and Haley's first Monsters Ball that we'd ever been to, and it exceeded my expectations 100-fold.
It was a star-studded event, to say the least, man. That's for sure. Everybody, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I would assume everybody had a great time. Everybody looked great. You could tell that there was a ton of effort put into getting everything lined up and prepared for the night.
Oh, those category introduction videos.
That's in particular. That's kind of what I mean. They didn't cut any corners, and it's really cool that they put that much effort into making sure people have a good time.
Here's a fun little fact. I don't know if you caught if Sealand told you about this. They were filming those intro videos all the way up until about 3 a.m. Friday morning.
I think I caught somebody mention that, yeah, and I'm not surprised, man. they were great, all of them.
And apparently, I made a cameo in one of them and didn't even realize that they kept that in. Because me and Haley got to PA on Thursday and went straight to the warehouse to hang out for a little bit, and they happened to be filming one, so it was like me, Haley, and Mr. Bill Stubing kind of like standing off in the back trying to get away from everything.
Got to witness the magic happen, though.
Oh yeah, that's one way to put it. Very nice. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just very nice. But
it was fun. The food too, man. I don't know. The venue is new for us, anyways. It was great. There were some hiccups, but the food itself, I don't know if you got to enjoy it, man.
Wow. I got the brisket quesadilla. You okay over there?
Yeah.
I got the brisket quesadilla on, I think, Friday night, and it was absolutely killer. So, let's see. What did Biggest Hearts love them so much? Absolutely, Yukon. They are some of the sweetest people ever. Catching up on some of these comments.
Sure.
But they were filming the one for Natural Beard when we were there. That's what it was. But the food was great.
It was a great weekend all around. Friday night was a blast. We don't often get to come up for both nights. We did see you in Pomeroy. We made time a couple times this year, but most times our trips to events are just for event night only. We've only got the time with the kids and such to make it in and out. So to hang out all weekend with these guys, it was great fun, beginning to end. It started early and ended late, and it was fun the whole way through for sure. There was some great raffles. The entertainment afterwards was a blast. Monsters Ball is a great time for sure.
Yeah. I'm actually rather excited to see what the final count is. I don't think they've posted it up yet that I've seen.
No, I haven't either, but I'm not surprised, man. There's a lot of effort that goes into it, and a lot of counting to be done, I'm sure. And I mean, there's even still little stuff on the back end.
Oh yeah, Lexi, we know you had fun. So, but
that's a new friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love her.
Yeah, I was gonna say Britt and I met her this weekend for the first time.
She's a trip. Yeah, I met her Thursday night for the first time. Her and Courtney and Scott had all come over and hung out at the Mad Viking Indiana Airbnb for a little bit. She was a trip. I hear Brittany in the background. She's going to come in to say hi, ain't she?
She doesn't like to do camera appearances.
I know.
She's not hard to convince. She's wrapping up some last minute prep for the circus.
Hey sis,
how are ya?
I'm good. I'm actually sad that I won't be making it to circus this weekend, but
you're gonna miss it. Fun.
I will be there next year for sure.
Oh yeah.
We've got the Oddfellows Chili Cook-Off this coming weekend. Couldn't pass it up.
I mean, charity's charity, man. You're working somewhere, and that's what matters.
Absolutely. So I do want to get you guys on at some point because I know that you've got a great story. You've been in the bearded mustache community for 12 years.
Long time. I'm coming up on 10. Not quite 12, coming up on 10.
I mean, you're an old man in this community now.
I'm an old man, period. Man, I hate to admit it. It's become family, man, and it's a part of life, right? So,
and I agree. I 100% agree. I've been in the community for a little over 4 years now, and that's like what I said on stage for Saturday night was that it doesn't matter who you affiliate with, what club you belong to, your family, and this is just proving the point, that we've been talking about doesn't matter at the end of the day. We're all gathered to do the same thing. We're all gathered to, help raise money and take care of take care of our communities. And that's the underlying, that's the big picture that needs to be done.
Meet some cool cats along the way, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love the hat, by the way. It looks like one of the new ones.
The black box. Yeah, dude, I have a absurd collection.
It's
Yeah,
absurd.
I know you do, and I'm going to try to catch you at some point. I just don't do that.
Her.
I mean,
Hey, don't tempt me.
they're all. I mean, you could use this as a segue of sorts. They're all from Boston Scally, so
Absolutely.
it's not an impossible task for you to achieve. I don't really know how many of them there are. There's over 20. That's for sure.
There's over 200 types. So, Brandon Barnes, thank you for jumping in. He says that it looks like they'll be announced Sunday after they draw for the gun raffle. That's awesome. But I actually got to go to Boston Scally on our vacation.
I saw some pictures, man. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
that'd be a fun trip.
It happens when you go and beat down the door.
You're a big guy, so it's tough to ignore somebody like that.
Apparently, he must have thought I was a big bad wolf. But it turned into something good because he actually, it was funny because he asked what we were doing up in the area, and I said we're on vacation, but at the end of this, we're going to Monsters Ball, and then I explained what the Monsters Ball in the bearded mustache community, and he said, it's funny. He's like, I look at the analytics, and he's like, our sales go congruent with beard products.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's because if you come to a beard competition, you're probably going to see about 70 of your hats.
They're definitely pretty common.
Yeah. And so we get to talking about it, and I've kind of brokered that relationship to introduce him to the beard community. I'm actually hoping to get him on the show here soon.
Nice.
We and him have been talking about it, and we're also working on some other things. But in the meantime, I actually now have a coupon code. So if you want to go ahead and get your hands on the Hound that came out last week, or the Roy that's coming out tomorrow, that launch is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Use the code Bearded Rook to get you 15% off.
That's pretty awesome, man. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's I mean, as a collector, I'm not saying I won't branch out into other brands at any point, but my needs will look like I got 20 some caps from them, so my needs have probably been met realistically. I mean, I'm still buying. I bought both of the Halloween drops. I picked up the Pumpkinhead even when it dropped before.
I'm a Pumpkinhead guy.
Yeah.
That's one of my go-to hats. I did not get the Freddy or the Zombie, and it's mainly because I've not found that style, that single panel to fit me very well yet. So.
See, and I think it's just getting accustomed to the look personally, man. Like, because I have half a dozen 8 panels, like 2 6 panels hanging on the wall. I just always pick up the single every time. It's a flat cap, and that's it. I don't know why. It's just what I gravitate towards.
I like the Lunchbox and I like the Eerie. Those are the two that I'm really kind of digging.
So I also have a Dixon affliction, right? So it makes it.
Yeah, I've seen your Dixon account.
they go hand in hand, and it makes it easy to buy a lot of BSC because there's so many different colors, flannels and whatnot, and to coordinate, like it's easy to justify the purchases. So that's how you get. I should not. No, it's not that. It's not like an addiction. But
so how often does Brittany tell you no?
Never.
No, she's a perfect partner.
I'm a Dixon recipient.
Yeah, well, that's nice. She doesn't wear the hats, right? But she gets flannels every so often in the mail. So
I'm actually debating on picking up a Dixon. I have yet to buy any flannel.
They're super comfy.
It's another rabbit hole, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'll warn you about that.
I've been looking at that. I think it's that black and purple one. I can't think of what it's called right now, but.
Well, so that's how you get started. Man, you're like, oh, I like this color, and then you find out that they've got like 20 in that color. And then
It's a
at
gateway.
that point,
And
you're
then
like,
it's a
well,
hunt.
I've already started to become a collector
It's
once
all
I
about
have
the hunt.
a dozen of them. So why limit myself? And that's the way the hat started for me too, man. In all honesty, I'm like, oh, let me get a black one and a red one. Like, I'll get a couple that I can wear to our various outings, especially if I want to
Right.
dress up a little bit, if I ever get on stage or something. But then I ended up with a dozen. That's why I stopped now.
So Andrew's a big fan of flannel bunker.
Yeah, man. Flannel.
We have them too.
Dixon flannel fan for sure. But once you get into it, Flannel Bunker's a small upstart. He's a veteran. He's still got a lot more focus on quality control and stuff because he's not blown up. So similar offerings, different stages of business, so to
Right.
speak. He absolutely could be as successful if he ever found the following. We've got a few of them. I buy all of them that he drops too. Partly because he's a nice guy and he's a veteran, and why not support that small business? But that's a whole other tangent that I didn't mean to take you on.
It's fine. Our biggest thing was talking, of course, about Scott and Billy.
Yeah.
But this is one of those things like when we're out at competitions, and just so people that are watching that may not have been to a comp and experienced Brittany and Billy and the Sinners, it is
Good luck.
it is 100 miles an hour from the moment they get there, and we're all the same way, like especially at bigger events, or it didn't really even matter the size of the events. We're always just kind of running around saying hi, giving people hugs, and it's a family reunion every time you go to a competition. But Billy and Brittany are, well, you can find Billy kind of posted up usually somewhere for about 20-30 minutes.
Don't do me like this, right?
Don't.
Then you got to play hide and seek with Brittany.
She's all over, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I
mean,
love
you'll-
everybody so much.
You'll see her sooner or later, but she's all over.
Come on, man. You'll
Hey,
get
you know
you'll
what?
get a Brittany hug eventually. I promise.
I don't knock it, because honestly, it's always a blast when I see you guys.
Never a dull
And
moment. That's for
Never. I'm just gonna say Pomeroy. Our first time in Pomeroy this year was definitely.
That was another fun weekend, man.
It was.
Like I say, when we can manage, all of us, and I'm sure you'd agree, when you can manage to spend, the comps are fun, man, but we get to really hang out Friday night. That's when a lot of the real memories are made, because you can actually enjoy each other.
And that's what keeps, I think, me and Haley coming back. Of course, is we like going to the competitions, we like helping raise money, but a lot of it comes down to we love spending time with our families, and our extended family, and it's been an absolute blast just to really get in there and experience the community at a whole.
Either.
Bearded family reunion.
She was trying to find.
I'm trying to point to Andrew's comment, but I'm far away.
I can't ever find this. It's like I point the wrong way.
Oh, I do it all the time. It's fine. That's why you just do it like this.
But you're right. That's what it's all about. That's what we love. The memories, just the chilling, sitting around in a circle, telling stories, making memories.
So
those nights are what make these. See, here I go missing it. Nope, other way. I can't even.
We're gonna have to get a real camera.
Those nights are why we do these things.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The Friday nights, the camp out nights, stuff like that are why we're obligated, in my opinion, to take up for each other when we have the opportunity. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why we're talking.
Absolutely. So now, and I want to say thank you, because I know that you have to work tonight, and I can still see that you have not fully recovered from your nap earlier.
I'm living the weekend still. It's been a long recovery. You touched on that.
We got like 48 hours, babe.
Yeah, and we're getting right back at it. This is our last one, though. We're doing the circus this weekend, and then we're done for the year. I mean, we've got some other outreach plan for the club, but it doesn't require us to travel a whole lot. And then it's start planning. That's what we're gonna do, Miss Meg. We're gonna be starting to plan for that camp out next year.
You better bring the 15-footer this year, girl.
Well, I just heard we were all piling up in Chris's tent since he's
He's
got like
got
a
two.
townhome.
It's a luxury hotel, actually. There's a
He
spa,
said he would set one up like
yeah.
an Airbnb and rent it.
morning mimosas, a spa. I will not
It's a
partake in
2-bedroom, so it's big enough
mimosas.
for 4 adult minimum.
I mean, as long as Miss Meg and Ron make chili, I'm pretty
Yeah.
content.
We're gonna do all
Listen,
kinds of
I'm gonna
cool
tell
stuff.
you what.
You
I
better
don't know
buckle your
I don't know
seatbelt,
if
buddy.
you've met Bethany and Ryan yet from Beards of the Old Northwest in
I have
Indiana.
not.
They cooked it up for us
People.
Saturday night.
They
last
cooked
year.
Friday and
I don't know.
Saturday last
They
year.
made some stuffed
Yeah, lots of
pepper.
food.
Like, we're camping, man. She
camping.
came in with stuffed peppers and sausages and potatoes and
all kinds. Sausage, potatoes, vegetables,
What's happening,
stuffed
Jaeger?
peppers.
What's up, Jaeger?
We
right
had
there.
chili, we had sausage gravy biscuits, we had sausage and bacon and eggs.
But yeah, that's the cool part about
we eat.
the camp out is that we get to integrate
Yeah.
tons and tons of folks from years of travel in this little circle. And
So, do we have the date set for this one? Because I
oh,
know
that's
that we've got a lot.
Yeah. So the reunion. Well, I shouldn't
Every
say
year.
always. I shouldn't say always. It's Labor Day weekend. Will be what it is upcoming.
I thought so.
Next year, yeah, and that'll be sponsored by beer. We're gonna raise some money, as we always do. But Bearded Hero has signed on as our main sponsor. We've still got so no beard comp, so there won't be categories.
It's
but
in the wild.
we'll have events, so we will have event sponsors. But my goal is to keep it club neutral as much as possible in that regard. So we'll be looking for sponsors like Bearded Hero or any of the small businesses out there. Any of you proprietors want to help us give back a little bit who might be watching.
Holidays are coming. Let's get your names out there.
Yes, sir.
We'll do a fishing derby all weekend for folks that like to fish. It's free as part of the camping.
You can keep it.
Yeah, and it's catch and release, or you're free to keep it. So if we have any Vikings among us who like to throw that fish on the fire and provide after
fish on and cook on
after landing some meat, that's an option. And I've heard it might happen if anything good is caught, just because we've got some friends from the pack who do like to fish that are coming. Look at that fella.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that fella. Smile, man. There he is.
looking
Hey. Oh, man.
You look like you're about to get to work.
Yeah, I'm at work right now. I came make a pickup, and they're like, we won't be done.
Trying to load on me here.
Oh, is it?
What's up, Jaeger?
What's up? Working. I get to my stop to pick up, and they're like, oh, well, we'll be done in about an hour. I just threw my whole freaking night out of kilter. Yeah. So, well.
You just getting started for the night?
I started about an hour ago. So I'm on call from 7 to 7.
See, that's why me and Jaeger have buddied up so much. See, we put in the midnight hours, so we're hanging.
Yeah. That third shift shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm not even getting him on the screen right now, so I can't hear him or nothing. So.
Oh, that's weird. Everything on our end is coming through 100% perfect.
You gotta love hotel internet.
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah.
Good, buddy, Ray. We're good.
Yeah. So
it's always good to see you, Jaeger. It's cool that you could pop on. We were just telling the folks, I tried to recount the details as best I could a little bit for people, but we got the gist out there. Showed them a little bit of what you can do, so stuff they can win. I don't know if you got to hear earlier in the show. We've had some other donations come in too, so there will be at least probably 6 prizes now, give or take.
okay.
We've had a couple beard companies offer up gifts for the raffle. Beard Guru from last night is going to donate. And
I saw somebody had commented that they would donate. I don't remember.
Yeah, Mean
Mug. I think it was a Mean bit. Yeah.
So there will be a couple donations there. So that'll be 2 more winners, and then Big Ben Beardsman from Southern Ohio, Travis Drenner and Jess Reynolds. they're donating a painting from one of the young artists that they had as a vendor at their. So there will be another prize there, and then Ray's gonna hook up the winners with the sticker prize packs or whatever that they were 3-pack that they had offered or whatnot. So
might even have a couple extra stickers in there just to surprise you.
That'll sweeten the pot a bit, and who knows? It's still early on. I mean, it's only been a day or so, so we'll see. We'll see what else gets added. Look at there. Yukon said he'd do a wood burning, so the prize list keeps growing.
So amazing. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, we're gonna run this thing till we can sell some. Spots, man.
The love's already been shown.
Yeah, we're just getting started. We're just getting started, brother.
Yeah, I tell you what, that probably was probably the most scared I've been in my life that night. That not knowing before I got down there what was going on. It makes you think. Life's short.
Issues over here. Let me get dropped out for a brief moment and then come back in. Just let you guys talk for a few.
You're not wrong, bro. Everything can change in an instant. That's for sure. So
no, there's Sasquatch.
Right from the backfield, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I've never seen
I forgot that.
before.
I know. It's like only when Ray messes up.
It's all right on our end.
Sounds great, guys.
There is no.
Gonna drop out, Ray. Come back.
Yeah, drop me out real quick. Kick me out.
I mean,
he get kicked out of his own show.
You better put some pants on, boy.
I got pants on.
Lies.
Ray was good on our end, and Jaeger's good on our end. So for us, the show was still seamless. That's what's interesting.
I'm taking over and showing off. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, that's all right. You got the green one. That's pretty dope.
I know, the only one.
You guys had like a solid 10 of them sitting in that picture.
Nah, he had 9. Me and him talked earlier. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna need a whole wall in a room just for that one night.
Right, like how do you lay that out?
You see in the background, I've got years of decks, like one at a time up here. You're gonna need that wall just for the one.
It's a good thing he decided to marry me so he could fill this bad boy.
I got to get them all hung up.
I'm just kidding.
No, it was.
And then I go from that shelf to the second shelf, the same thing of all Cindy's trophies. You know how that's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jordan, you better just step aside for the wife and daughter. You better build them a room.
Yeah.
Well, hey, at least you didn't kick something this weekend.
She's learning, maybe. Hopefully.
Listen, I'm about healed up, sir.
Okay.
I wonder if Ray ran off from us.
Hopefully it taught her something.
A big lesson. You're old and you're dumb. Think smarter.
Can't be doing that shit no more.
I mean, I gotta give mad props because I tell you what, Mad Viking beard products kicking it tonight, boy. I love the product.
There we go.
For sure.
It's back.
All right.
You hear us?
I'm gonna go back to white shadow mode. Bye-bye.
Just stay on. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. It was interesting though because our communication with you was in real time and fine, and the same with Jaeger. But you got it seemed like you could hear me all right, but it was the connection with him that wasn't working. But it was working on Art, so it was a really interesting scenario.
Yeah, it was. That was a new one.
Yeah, considering you're the host, Ray.
I'm just here apparently.
That's life on the road.
Yeah, that's life of a pin clicker.
Hey, there's the stash.
Listen,
How you doing, brother?
I'm not even gonna call you by your name.
I know. But no.
Yeah. Now that I'm actually
this is why I don't come on,
here,
sir.
Hear everybody. Jaeger, we love you. Anything we can do to help you guys, all you got to do is reach out. Just kind of like how Billy was saying earlier is when one of our members of the family is in trouble, we circle the wagons and rally the troops and do what we can to help. So
Right. Yeah, I know, but asking for help is one of those things that us guys we're kind of stubborn on that aspect of it.
We're all one
So,
big family. I mean,
yes.
I feel you, and that was immediately impressed upon me and everyone I talked to. The fact that you even reached out at all probably wasn't easy to do. But had I look, man, I apologize for not having seen it over the weekend. Had we not been as otherwise involved, I guess, as we were,
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
we would talk a lot sooner. Thankfully, again, she was all right, is all right, and the rest can be replaced.
Everything else can be replaced.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely, car will have to be. The car will definitely have to be replaced. No doubt. But I will tell you this though, I'm hoping we can find another Acura like that because let me tell you what.
That man, the back kept her safe, right? She survived it, so
yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I never realized there was that many damn airbags in that damn thing.
Say what you will about whatever car you care for or don't, but that thing saw her through what it needed to.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yep. Exactly. So, man.
And I look forward to. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Billy, but thankful I will get that opportunity.
You trust me, y'all get a big hug. Everybody will. Everybody will.
Who's gonna be one of my good friends?
Yeah, she's she's kind of sarcastic. You'll hold her own.
Funky, just like me.
Well, yeah, yeah. She is a handful. She is definitely that. But
Bowling girl is what she is.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade her in, but I wouldn't take another like her either.
I've never say it, but I feel like he feels it. He's thinking it.
Yeah. So
well, since we got you guys on here, we actually ran a costume contest. It kind of fell to the wayside, but we were able to get in some last minute entries, and we are going to do a giveaway. Would you guys like to stay on with us while we go ahead and hang out?
Yeah.
So
I remember.
Got a couple of our pictures.
Fun.
I remember that one.
I know those guys.
I just want to ask, what's happening with the lightsaber in the background of that one?
Use the Schwartz.
Oh, look at her.
Rocking that 80s look.
Rocking
100%.
80s.
Felicia.
Oh, my girl. She's my favorite stash.
Porn stash.
Porn stash. I love that. That's cool. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that one.
That was so much fun this weekend with that. Of course, Brian had to throw that in.
Yeah, that was
Mr.
cool.
Tyler looked good.
Yeah, that's my girl's hubby.
Now, before we move on from that one, who was under the mask? Do you guys know?
That's Barone, Joe Barone.
I knew it was Joe Barone, but I didn't know who the others were.
That's Nick Mott.
Is that Nick?
I was gonna say that's Nick.
And I think that's Turns, maybe John Fox, maybe. I think his name's Turns.
Yeah, his Turns.
Yeah.
And I know this because we were right behind them in line, so we got as close a close up as you could get to that one. And we're great friends with Joe because he's from Michigan, so we see him a few times a year.
They will also be at
Nick and Zephyr look great.
Oh, these two.
It was
I'm not gonna lie.
7 times.
It was good to see them.
I'm not gonna. I got a video I need to send to you guys from the Hangover brunch. It's like a 5-second clip, but it's
there she is.
Nick
There's
doing
my
some
girl.
weirdness.
She's in the audience.
She killed it.
Yeah.
She killed it. Justin. She killed it. Competing.
That purge beard was killer.
Yeah.
So, and then of course we got the flyer up here. So we're gonna actually run. We're gonna spin the wheel on our people for the costume contest, and we're going to give away a bottle of Valhalla.
Giving it
So-
away by random. Good call.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't want to be labeled with nepotism. You know,
I wouldn't want to judge that. We made the ladies judge our pumpkin thing because I didn't want nothing to do with it.
So let's go ahead and get this wheel spinning. We're going to see what happens.
It's not you, Kyle Waller. Don't get excited. Ooh.
Oh,
Think of the devil.
Mr. Roofie
Mrs.
Pants himself.
Right, Mr. Care Bear.
All right. So Joe Barone takes home the bottle of Valhalla from our costume contest. I will either myself or Andrew will reach out to Mr. Joe and get him squared away.
We'll see Joe this weekend.
Absolutely. Him and Felicia are coming out.
Yeah. It'll be
Man, I'm
exciting.
really
kinda-
sad that I'm gonna miss it. So
It's going to be so.
It's,
Last year was my first
so
year,
it's
and
in
it was wild.
It's at a new location this year, which we're interested to see because we were
we were
one of the
vandalized.
victims of the vandalism last year, and no hard feelings towards our Murder City friends in any way.
No, it was a blast, but
Um,
the people.
but it's at a new place, so it'll be interesting. The circus is always cool, man. They have it's literally a circus
It is a circus.
shit you not, man.
It
They
is
have a
only
sideshow
for adults.
for early entertainment and intermission. Couple different acts, if you consider their burlesque as well. But they have this dude, the Big Icky, that he does like sword swallowing and fire.
Fire.
Oh, damn.
Really cool
blowing.
shit, man. It's
Oh,
it's a
it's so much
fucking
fun.
circus for
There's a barber on hand.
but it doesn't.
normally.
It's an adult party
Yeah.
too. Like it doesn't even
Right.
start until 5 o'clock, so it's going to go until midnight or after, because they have the burlesque dancers and stuff that they give time to. They have a lot of categories. El Chapo, I don't know if you've ever met him, is one of the best MCs around. No slight to Taxi Phil
no.
because we love seeing Taxi Phil do it.
Oh, yeah.
You feel judged.
But Chapo's a Detroit native, so he's real good in that setting in particular. And there's always some absurdity, man. Like some dude will probably get naked on stage, and
You
it's
probably
just
see
always a
boobies or
wild time.
butts.
Lord.
But it's Detroit, and
Fuck you.
that's what comes with Murder City and their crazy club too, man.
Yeah.
They're great.
getting
folks.
getting to meet Felipe this past weekend was a really cool treat.
Oh, he's
and
a.
he's just a taste,
You
man.
just gotta love him to death.
They are, there's got to be a dozen or so of them, and they're all just as colorful as Felipe in their own way. It's a great club. Every
Also,
one of
Mr.
them.
Mark Burns will be there.
Yeah,
too,
well, Mark Burns is one of them,
every year.
to give you.
They came down to, they had about 4 or 5 of them come down for our comp in Nashville from Detroit. Mark and them,
Yeah,
Jason
those
and
Johns.
Ed,
I mean, you can't
those
start because you
yeah.
can't leave them out. Mr. Drenner, how you doing, brother? We were
Hey,
talking
what's up,
about
Travis?
Trav donated a painting. We were mentioning
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
earlier.
okay.
Hey, we can
Oh,
grab
we can
that.
show it, yeah.
That's not the
This is
painting.
not for
this painting
anybody.
is my painting. I bought this.
Oh, okay.
This is a Halo Rife
This
painting.
is what she can do.
and
It's
something
other way, babe.
something painted by her
So,
will be donated as a prize.
Oh, okay.
in the
lighting
raffle.
sucks a little,
Uh,
but
Yeah,
She's like
She's very
17
talented.
going on 18, man. So
Yeah, she-
that makes it that much cooler because support the next generation,
Oh, God, yeah.
arts and all that stuff.
yeah, she killed it.
So
she
that
was
will be a
definitely good.
prize. Not that painting in particular, but that artist will have a painting in this raffle as well that you could win for $5. So
emphasis.
if you folks are still watching, Beards Giving Back, plural, BEARDS. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all that. Fuck that. That's a lot of words. Beards
Giving
Giving
back.
Back.
Brittany, just put it in the comments.
at
Come on, I'm doing stuff,
gmail.com
man.
is the PayPal.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try getting all that out of your mouth either, so I didn't put it on here. That's my next
Thank
little
you.
jump in. Sorry, everybody. We will get it out there.
Stay on. Just stay on. Just stay on.
Why?
Hey,
Let's just-
hey, Andrew, just scroll it across the bottom.
Yeah, come on,
That's what I'm saying. The stuff coming out of his mouth,
Right.
I can't get it out there quick enough.
It's
This is
We've
plural.
why
actually got some pretty.
Charge the
We've got some.
buttons.
That's
We've
why
got
I
some
don't press
constant
buttons,
viewers. Like
man. I'm
we,
just
let's
here to
just.
talk. And sometimes Britt comes on to look pretty.
It's that
Yeah.
arm
Yes, he
candy.
is.
Or we make fun of Quentin for a while, or I don't know. Whatever.
Well-
Throw shit at the wall.
Well, Ray,
Like,
I hope they like the trophies at the cook-off this weekend.
Oh, they are.
those,
Everybody's
are
super
those
excited.
Jagerbomb designs?
Yeah, I
They
heard.
are absolutely by
Yeah.
Jagerbomb himself.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I felt like we all need to pile
Ah, yeah, there.
As hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Talented
I think
fella.
my-
His work is found
Hold on.
everywhere.
Well, then I have the best graphic designer on hand too.
Teamwork makes the dream work, man. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
cool.
No.
Excuse me.
We'll be down for the second one. Rumor is.
Rumor
Oh,
has
that's
No.
That's on our calendar.
New venue.
Rumor has it I'm going to the Grand Ole Opry.
It's she's got plans.
Who's coming
She's got
with
plans.
me? All I want to know is who's coming with me.
Yeah. That's Have y'all ever been to Nashville?
I'm sitting
No.
here smoking. No. I mean, not
Oh,
to-
y'all haven't?
Not to spend any
Oh,
amount of
yes, you have, Andrew. Shut the.
driven through, but that's about it.
well.
Uh,
Yeah, we got another big comp coming up before that, though. The last comp of Bearded Hero.
Yeah, there's all kinds of. Hey, Vicky, how you doing?
Hi, babe.
Uh,
Vic.
yeah,
Her
for
too
sure.
this
And
weekend.
to that end, anybody watching that's interested, Bearded Hero is still accepting at least category sponsorship. We haven't had a meeting yet this month to verify for sure everything that's available, but there are definitely categories still available for sponsorship, and they take sponsorship for all that cool stuff that Tri-County does too.
Anything.
Bathroom doors,
Hand
judges, tables,
sanitizer.
like drinks for the judges, anything. If you want to promote your club, business, whatever, we'll find something for you to sponsor.
Get
And
with
there'll
me
be-
later on.
I might as well go ahead. Since how I'm on here, I'm gonna jump in on that and throw a shout out with Johnny. We'll go ahead and throw in a set of the cards.
Very
That'd be
cool,
cool.
man. Those are. I tried to
Get
pitch
on there,
those on
too.
our show to people. Like, don't miss it. That's a lot of customized art, all in one little concentrated packet, man. And it's a one. Like, once it's done, it's done. So you better grab them while you can. I imagine
I
there'd be
still
more
like-
people who come.
Well, that's the thing is that helping out all these different charities by using them, it does take away from what's been there. So just so everybody knows.
I wish I'd have thought about it and told you to bring those up, and I could have tried it. Went ahead, got them when we met up.
We were supposed to do that.
Yeah. I got the stickers.
I picked mine up in person at the ball.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, lots
it's-
of
it's-
stuff
the
out
second
there.
set's just as cool as the first one, man. That's for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, the
hell.
second one is because I'm in it.
Kyle's going to throw a bottle of bourbon in for the first place winner.
Ooh.
Hey.
That's fancy.
yeah, they're badass, man. It's a cool little addition for sure. I assume there will be a third one at some point, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
imagine it stops now. They're doing great. Johnny's a great artist. We love to pitch him little.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
I actually
Yeah.
hope
See
to
what he
get.
comes up
I
with.
actually hope to get to. I'm hoping to get one of his custom pieces here soon. Like some of the custom commissions that he does. I've seen some of the cool stickers that you guys have been getting, and I'm like, I need to.
Well,
get
I
some
mean,
of that done.
Who you think designed my logo?
They make well. That's
Johnny?
he does a lot of stuff, not just the different
Yeah.
sticker commissions we see. He helped our PA chapter with their flyer and like the lanyard insert stuff like that. I think maybe, I don't know, in a couple years in a row.
Yeah. But
Kyle's gonna throw up a hard bottle to find a bourbon to go into this raffle. So
A little something for everybody.
yes, sir.
$5
Yep.
spot. Get them.
And it will be it's greatly appreciated. Words can't.
No doubt there. No doubt at all.
So.
And there's a ton of cool prizes, man. You could win.
I see. The thing is, I'm so used to being on the other end, getting all the stuff for the prizes.
So, who's going to keep control of all this stuff and make sure it's going to go off without a hitch, Billy?
I mean, Chris is my button man. We'll organize it.
Now,
look at you laughing in the background.
This ain't our first rodeo.
Now, my question is: Are you doing it straight down the line, or are you gonna mix it up?
Yeah, no. We're not overcomplicating this at all. Now we may start with so your custom work and probably this painting from Halo are probably the higher value, harder to come by main prizes. So they'll probably be grand prize. So we'll probably just start with the beard product or something similar, and we're gonna draw a name, and that's who wins.
No, I'm saying on the names going down the list. Are you gonna mix the names up, or if somebody?
We'll probably put them on a fucking wheel.
I can help y'all out with that if you need it.
We'll probably throw them on a wheel, and once you win, you'll hopefully, ideally, come off the wheel.
Yeah, that's how they work.
You want to buy 20 spots though? Buy half the wheel.
Now, the one thing I would like is once you go through that with all the stuff, when you get to the big item, put everybody back on the wheel.
I mean, if we can establish, let's see what Halo comes up with.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of
she's
getting, but as soon as we establish that, I'm not against doing that. Like if we establish a grand prize. So in your opinion, do you think that the lamp is, you're the creator here, so let me pick your brain. Is the lamp more grand prize than the mirror at the moment? Like you're a lamp, a mirror, and a tumbler.
Correct.
The lamp is awesome. See, he's got one too.
There you go. Yeah.
But I tried to. Pictures don't always do it justice, man. I snap a pic of you,
No.
can't, and that's why I figured the best thing I can do is hold the lamp here and hope that you guys can kind of see that it's not a small piece and it's custom to, the winner's design.
Well, and Ray's got one of the wood plaque thing.
Oh, dude,
I
you've
do.
done a ton of cool stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I also got a pint glass with the bearding.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. See, I've done so much shit that I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And look, those are gorgeous, man. Oh, that's super cool too.
Yeah.
It comes out crystal clear, man. You do good
It
work.
does.
For sure.
The glasses, I'm still tweaking on the glass. It seems like it burns better on the bottles, but on the glasses it don't burn quite as good for some reason. So, but
mine is a decoration piece. I collect pint glasses anyway, so like I got 3 or 4 pint glasses on our trip on our vacation this past week. So if anybody finds any cool pint glasses, please just let me know.
Now I will say this: I did get some. I guess you could call beard mail earlier. It was more for my wife, but Miss Tackleson sent us 2 of the gnomes that she did off for her dad, where he passed away, and we got those in the mail today. So if anybody's looking for crocheted gnomes, reach out to Carol.
Yeah.
Those
are badass. I've seen them.
They are.
They're badass.
They definitely are. And that blanket.
Watching, I might have to send that to her.
Yeah. Oh, my wife and my wife and sister-in-law went after they were bound and determined to get that damn blanket she made at the car, and they ended up with it. It ended up well over $500, I think it was.
I think it was between 5 and 6 is what it ended up finalizing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
So, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go in here and see if they're ready for me, so I can get back on the road.
all right.
So,
Well, we love you, Jaeger.
Yep. Always good to see you, bro.
Love you, brother.
Be safe out there.
all right. We'll holler at y'all later.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Sorry to surprise you like that, but I figured it'd be kind of fun.
Hey,
makes
no,
sense.
I'm good with it. I just wish I'd have been able to see him and hear him earlier. So,
Jaeger's a great guy. Hopefully,
absolutely.
I guess I better go get caught up on these. Everybody jumped in after I got on.
look at that. You're a star is born.
I'm not even
Yeah.
needed anymore. Just gonna change
Just
the
eye
name.
candy on the show.
Gonna change the name to the U-Haul Show. So, in case you guys didn't know, Andrew's backpack name has now been retired. Is now U-Haul after Monsters Fall. Like,
a lot of that. You got half a tree there.
yeah, seriously. Like,
I don't know how the hell I'm gonna hang.
All right,
Chris has not even
I
chimed
should
in.
probably cut and run myself. I got to get ready for work and all that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do thank you for coming
I
on tonight.
appreciate you having us on to talk about this. And again, folks, if you can find it in your budget in the next week or two, we may even keep it open 3. With all the cool prizes that are being donated here, I personally feel like
Hey, Chris.
we need to sell some spots before we close it out. Initially, I was in hurry mode. Let's rush and get them some money. We had some incredibly generous mob folks and viewers last night donate without any care for spots at all. So they've put us in a position where we don't necessarily need to finish this raffle immediately. Let's raise some money and help them out.
Absolutely.
$5 a spot, beardsgivingback@gmail.com. My name is the one tied to it. It's the Nomad chapter PayPal, just to give folks an idea when it pops up so that they know that they're looking at the right thing.
And if you guys can't find it, it's on my page. It's on the Bearding Without Borders page. It's also
if you
on
have
the Sinning
any
on
problems,
Sunday's page.
you don't have PayPal and you want to participate, you can get a hold of me or the Sinning on Sundays page or the Bearding Without Borders page or Mob or Pack. We're going to be on the Pack show. Chris should be hopping on there anytime to basically go over the same stuff with all their people, which is probably some of the same people, but we want to get all the word spread we can.
Absolutely.
To help Scott and Billy out. So keep this in your mind, folks, especially with the holidays coming. Let's do what we can. We help everyone we can all the time. Let's help our own as well.
Absolutely.
All right,
Billy, have a good night.
Yeah, be safe out there,
on.
fellas. We'll see you again soon somewhere, I'm sure.
Yep. Love you guys.
See you later. Well, it looks like it's time for me to get off too, so you could wrap this thing up.
All right.
Did you have anything else you wanted to go over? Or are you ready?
I mean, honestly,
I like this one here. What do you think?
I really do. So, as I mentioned early on, look at that. I like seeing Andrew's face. I have no problem coming on and hanging out during the show. He kind of likes to stay in the background, but I told him
that's why you hear this shit going on over here. You got the dog running around; they're all dancing. See, yeah, I need to get off. Crazy.
All right, so once again, I do want to thank Brucey for giving his commentary on the show.
Yep.
But
bye, everybody.
All right, guys, going to start wrapping up here. I do want to thank our new sponsor, Boston Scully Co. They have graciously thrown out a code. We actually got some pretty cool stuff coming out. with Boston. We got they've got a cool thing going on for the Boys and Girl Club of America up there in Waltham, Mass. I will be posting that up here in a little bit for you guys to see. And there's going to be some pretty cool raffle stuff. So keep an eye on that with them as well, going throughout the entire month of November. We're still trying to work some stuff out, me and the owner. But we do have the code, of course. It's Bearded Rook. Get you 15% off. They are dropping out the Roy, the new corduroy hat tomorrow. So definitely a good pickup there. And then they just dropped out the Hound last weekend, and they've got a Thanksgiving hat this year is gonna blow you guys out of the water. Mad Viking Beard Co., of course, from this past weekend was absolutely amazing with Monsters Ball. Thank you, Jason and Sealand and Jason Hall, for throwing on such a great competition. Mad Viking Pennsylvania, of course, for helping, for being the base club for that. It was a great time. We have the chili cook-off going on this weekend for the Independent Order of Odd Fellows here in Lexington, Kentucky, Merrick Lodge. It's $20 to enter, $5 to eat. So if you pay $20 to enter your chili into the competition, of course, you don't have to pay the additional $5. If you just want to come and eat and hang out and fellowship, it's $5. We got the judges about worked out. It's going to be a blind panel, blind tasting, 3 judges, myself, member of Mad Viking Kentucky, Miss Erica Conley, and then I'm working on the 3rd judge right now, waiting on some final. And then, of course, Mad Viking Indiana has their 5K coming up. I want to say it's the weekend of the 15th, which I know some people are going to be out in Casper, Wyoming for the Beard Mustache National Championships. But if you can't and you guys get a chance, go check out the 5K beer from Mad Viking Indiana. It's going to be a great time. We're going to try to be there as well. I still have a few sticker bundles on the pre-order. If you guys are interested, $10, and then the money is going to get donated between Amputee Blade Runners and, of course, the Pennsylvania Children's Hospital. Other than that, I think I've about got everything wrapped up. You guys have been great tonight. Thank you for coming on. If you guys get a chance, Mr. Chris Parent will be on the Pack Show, of course, later on this evening to talk about the raffle that they're doing for Mr. Scott and Miss Billy Turner. So $5 a ticket. We'll get that reshared out for you guys as well. Other than that, I'm going to kind of wrap it up here tonight. Do want to say I love all you guys for coming on. Have a great night. Make sure that you always leave things better than how you found them. And, of course, leave a legacy. Mad love. Be safe.